What is up, everyone? Nathan coming back at you with another Pokemon Showdown live. I was getting ready to record this video when I just realized at the last minute that somebody snaked my Nathan Likes Unova account. So hey, if somebody comes and solicits you for money, it's not me. I didn't register this account. I'm a big dummy. People mentioned I should have done that. It looks like I was punished for that because somebody else stole it. So all my hard-earned ladder points washed away, unfortunately. We'll have to start fresh here. Let's make a new account. I'll have to register this one. Let's do Nathan Eats Chicken. I guess. Hey, it's not taken. Okay, this one I will register, so if you try to steal it, think again. It's not going to work. Today we're going to be doing some Sun. Sun, I talked about briefly in my video on Black and White. I think it's very possible to use. You know, people are quick to say it's unviable because BKC said it's unviable, and he's a pretty good authority in the subject. But you got to keep in mind that he's talking about like top-level tournament play. When it comes to just screwing around the ladder, I guarantee you can still make this stuff work. You know, if you look at the replay functions, I'm not sure if I've talked about this on a Showdown Live before, but if you go look at some of the top ranked ladder games, there's all kinds of Sun games played on here. Actually, I did talk about this, didn't I? I talked about this in my, when I got mad at people getting super dogmatic about Pokemon. Here's Sun again, yada yada. We're actually gonna be using this team from Ghost of Perdition here. Shout outs to Ghost of Perdition, awesome ladder player. We watched a ton of their games on this replay function of the site. Except I'm going to be stupid, and I'm going to remove the very good Scarf Latios. I'm going to add the Scarf Darmanitan, because an important facet of how Sun does work nowadays, since Chlorophyll got removed, which doubles the speed of Chlorophyll Pokemon in the Sun, since Dugtrio got banned, which is a really important facet to trapping Pokemon that wall your fire types, like a Tentacruel, for example. Since all these important facets to what makes Sun tick got banned, or just not really functional in today's metagame, what does work, all that's left, is the fact that if you get in a Victini, you get into Darmanitan, as long as Sun's up, good luck. Like there's nothing you can really do. They're both incredibly fast, incredibly strong. I can make these guys both banded, which would be fun. They both hit a pretty elite speed tier even without a Scarf of base 100, but I like to have one Scarfer in this tier. There's always gonna be one opposing Scarfer. I don't want to get swept by like a Dragon Pulse Latios or something like that. So I guess I should be glad that we're kind of low on the ladder here, because I wouldn't run with this team on top ladder. If I would probably be using that Latias here instead, in which case I think it's gonna be much more functional. We're gonna go up against Scotness here. My sprites are animated. I hate it when that happens, because I think it's half the appeal of Gen 5 is how great these sprites look when fully animated. So we're gonna definitely reload that. Is Showdown down? Are you kidding me? Are you joking me? As soon as I start recording, there's no way. There's no way I'm this unlucky. There's no way. Is this happening? Come on. I gotta go on my Discord and get somebody to play with me on the sports server. The lobby's up. Oh no, you guys are seeing this all fall apart live. I'm so upset. Come on, we're 3 minutes in and it instantly started not working. Shit. All right, well, I guess I'm gonna go hit up my Discord and ask if anyone wants to play on an alternate server. Very sad. One sec. And hold on, we are back. We're saved. Oh, thank God. This is gonna be way better. Okay, we're back in the ladder here. This should be more fun. I was paralyzed for a second. Hopefully we can still get a game despite the server resetting. It's normally a little bit quiet afterwards as people go through the reaction I just had and they go, well, screw this. I want to go outside. It's a lovely day. See you later. But hopefully we can get some game here. I'll probably edit around this for the time being. And it looks like we're good. Here we go. We're up against Noble Man right now with a pretty crazy team from our opponent. This looks like a starter, like a team that they used to play the game here. Fair enough. And oh, it looks like I lost this game for, maybe it was my internet? Oh no, so we're starting the account off immediately 0-1. That's, now the pressure's on. Let's go with their Ninetales here, because I actually have some good matchups across the board, including this Bisharp here. We should outspeed, Overheat's really sick. You can use Flamethrower instead here for more consistency. I like Overheat for that kind of instant bam power right there. Dragon's a swap in. Dark types aren't nearly as good in Gen 5 because they're walled by steel types. So if that's the case, our Exegil is the perfect matchup right here, unless they Earthquake on the prediction or just to cover that Ninetales too. So that really sucks for us. However, good for me. I've got a Darmanitan with 0 swap-ins. This is kind of the dream scenario right now. You know, a lot of this team is going to come down to dealing with bulky waters or things that might wall our fire type, but I don't have anything for this right now, unless that's a Scarf Gengar or whatever. I think this is just going to click Flare Blitz 4 times, and that's going to be it. Even if not, even if you Sucker Punch right here, I still got a Victini waiting in the wings, so I feel pretty lucky. 0-1. Damn, Showdown server wants to nerf this new Nathan Eats Chicken account. That's unbelievable. Savage. But hey, we'll keep it up. There we go. We're trying to bird up. That's gotta be, I thought we'd see a sucker punch there. Maybe they don't have it. I'm gonna get a second game laddering up here. Don't want to be too cocky, but I'm feeling pretty confident in our win right now. Even should this Darmanitan die, we've got a Victini waiting in the wings right now. I'm just surprised that Drapion smoked us immediately with the Earthquake. I'm a little bit rattled if I'm being honest. And can the Superior, oh, here's our second game already. Can the Superior, never mind, that's that. Let's see if they can match up against our Victini, but no such luck. Against our opponent here is going to be using interesting team. Looks, this core we've been seeing a lot lately with oh my, I always forget the name, Smurf Hyper Offense. I'm gonna probably do that in my next series of videos after I'm done with Sun. Smurf Hyper Offense is really taking over the ladder right now. I do like Rotom as a lead. We can Volt Switch on almost everyone. Actually, Ninetales as a lead is good too. I can Wisp you. I can Wisp you. I can Roar on you. Terrible matchup there, but I do have Landorus as a decent swap in. If we see Alakazam, I might even just overheat in that situation. They can't OHKO us, and obviously a fantastic matchup versus the 4 times weak to Fire Scizor too. So yeah, let's do Ninetales here. Bit obvious. My only problem with Ninetales is it's an easily predicted lead. That's another thing. I talk about all these different things about leads and what makes them good or bad because I think it's important. I always think it's important. But one thing that I don't talk about is if an option jumps out at you like Ninetales here, which had a great array of leads. It's also obvious for another reason in that I'm trying to get my Sun up immediately. This is kind of, if I want to just get my Sun and my offense going right away, this is kind of an obvious lead. So it's easily predicted. My opponent can go to the one of the 6 matchups that I didn't like. Even then, I've got a Landorus match, swap in, so I'm not too upset about it. But still, my opponent can read that. They can go to the one decent matchup here and get away okay. So I'm going to go for Stealth Rock. It's worth noting that I really need these Stealth Rocks because Volcarona, let's hit Power Ice here. Volcarona is also going to be bust in the sun. I guess busted is right. What I'm struggling to say is buffed in the sun. Excuse me. Buffed is what I said. Don't mishear me. Oh, my chicken cam thing's on. What's up, chicken cam? It's not wrong. Bird up. Bird up. Do. But also, what I'm also trying to say is that it's buffed in the sun, of course. Its fire type attacks are stronger. It doesn't necessarily need to boost because it's already so fast compared to our team. However, with this Garchomp gone, it's worth noting that I don't see a single fire resist left. So that's awesome news for us. I'm tempted to stay in because if they outrage, I'd be in great shape to go to extra and get a free spin, and then my 2 fire type attackers can just pop the hell off. However, I could also go to Ninetales as far as stacks go and keep that down the road. They're gonna get hit in their confusion there. It's fine by me. I'll roar here. Why not? I kind of want them to kill me if anything, but they're going to kill themselves. Stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself. And yeah, with Garchomp gone, we just talked about before about how great all these matchups are. And yeah, I will happily take your Sash, Alakazam. If you want to Thunder Wave me, that's not really my concern. And I want a Will-O-Wisp here actually because it covers a lot of swap-ins, but we'll do this as a Psychic. Yeah, not even doing any damage at all. They will kind of get bailed out by the full para there, but Leftovers is going to give us just enough leeway, I believe. They get a better roll, but still not enough to do it. We'll see who they send in now. If they go to Cloyster or Volcarona, they're going to be taking a lot from Stealth Rocks, and I'll happily roar them out so they can't set up on me. Yeah, go for it. I could also Will-O-Wisp, but I'm not risking a 70% accuracy thing when I'm already full paralyzed. So when I'm risking being full paralyzed. So we'll see if I get unlucky here. It could be real bad. Oh, this could be real bad. Let's try again. Maybe they'll Shell Smash twice and get greedy. I have revealed Roar though, so they should not be doing so. They're gonna Rock Blast here. Fair enough. I got a Rotom. Rotom should handle this fine. I'm gonna play it super safe though and go to my Landorus on an Intimidate right now. I'll Earthquake. They should be killing me right now, but this way there's no way they can beat my Rotom. Playing a little bit safer than I need to, but I'll go for the Volt Switch right here. Which should let in my Excadrill and go for that Rapid Spin so I can win the game with my 2 fire types. Still Rock Blast. Still, yeah, I'm actually really glad I went for that Intimidate. Look at that damage. And the King's Rock. Am I going to go 0-2 on this account? There's no way. Maybe Excadrill will be able to do it after being hit by all this stuff. But that's savage. No miss on the Rock Blast. Still, we might die here. This is a... Oh, no. This is a very offensive Excadrill, isn't it? Oh no, I was hoping it'd be a max HP one. Okay, that's... I'm gonna change that while I'm thinking about it. This is going very south. Even especially defensive would have helped us a lot here. Oh, okay, okay. Let's protect ones, possibly greedy, but I want 100% health if I can. I'm not feeling very confident right now. And the thing is with rapid spin, I won't be able to rapid spin in this situation now. It wouldn't kill. It's not going to boost my speed like it would in Gen 8 OU. So these two are now coming in on 75% health on the stealth rocks. Really, really bad. Fingers crossed, chat. Oh, no. Oh, wow, I'm going 0-2. This is, you know what? I'm tempted to not upload this, but I must. I must. Maybe they're adamant. Maybe they're adamant and I'll speed. I don't think it will. Oh my god, I didn't miss a single rock blast either. 4 rock blasts, I didn't miss one. That was unfortunate. Gen 5 OU was not being kind to me from luck point of view. That is fair. So we're 0-2. You want to talk about luck? I got smoked by luck last time with the Serene Grace Jirachi. This time, the server crashed on me in game 1. That's some pretty bad luck. And then game 2, all of what just happened. But hey, if I can shrug that off, you guys can too. We're up against a weatherless team here, which looks superbly weak to our fire core right now. This time I did actually do a super lazy lead. I should have taken the time to go through all this, but looks like we're bailed out because Mindshell won't be able to OHKO our Ninetales, be able to go for a Will-O-Wisp here, which will be great on virtually anyone. But wow, that was savage. The double full para on Ninetales, the full para on the Roar. Anyways, I'm not going to dwell on it. Never mind. Looks like it is Life Orb Reckless, which combines to make the recoil abilities even stronger. So they'll be able to kill us there. Not a big deal, honestly. It seems like I'm down bad, but that would have just been a nice lead for us. Let's go to our... you're faster than Victini, but Victini resists. The reason I like Victini better is it doesn't take recoil from Flare Blitz, but still, I don't think it's really going to matter. They don't really have anything long-term to beat this. Slowbro certainly wouldn't be able to swap in right now. We're low ladder, so I don't want to U-turn on the Slowbro. If it only does 30-40%, which I don't think it will, then it's still fine. But more importantly, yeah, we're low ladder. I think they're just going to sack their good mon there. Then we'll see... It's got to be Slowbro here, in which case I will swap out to my Rotom Wash, and they're just actually going to say enough's enough, and they're going to dip. Fair enough. Wait, I do have Elo here. Did I win the first one? No, because they put on the timer. Did I win it? Have I already played 4 games? I don't think. What the? How did I already have that? Okay, this is a bewildering live. Rotom has some interesting matchups. I can burn you. I can Hydro Pump you. I dislike this matchup, but at least I'm Spideft. Love this matchup. I'd burn you. Don't like that matchup. Ninetales, hate. Heatran in general is actually gonna be a really big problem for our team. Rotom's our best bet. It's going to get worn down very quickly. Ninetales, fine, great. Whereas Landorus, as far as the lead goes, good matchup. Don't love your matchup. Actually, now that I look at it, Hydreigon's a pretty pesky matchup. Extra would be fine versus these two. And yeah, man, there's not a lot of answers that cover everything here. I worry about a Hydreigon lead a lot, actually. So, and Landorus kind of lets Cloyster go off for free. Granted, it would intimidate them, so it's not so threatening, but I don't love it. Also lets you do some stuff. So, if they go to Heatran, I can go Ninetales. If they go to Garchomp, like I said, we can go to Landorus there. And that's why it's important to play with these teams oftentimes. So you do have a good swap in. If we have a Heatran, we can go to our Rotom, which is not a perfect solution, but it's something. If they go to Hydreigon, I can sack it. That's the important thing, is that as far as all these leads go, Ninetales actually isn't a bad sack. Like I said in the last game, it doesn't really matter so much. Victini isn't bad either, you know. Swap out on you, U-turn. We should be faster than your average Hydreigon unless they're Scarfed. Good matchup on you. Actually, Victini I think is the lead. Yeah, let's do that. Good thing I took some time to break it down here. And we see the Heatran off the rip. That's great. They could be Earth Power. So I'm tempted to Bolt Strike twice. It's banded. It would hit really hard. I don't know if it would kill, but it'd do a lot of damage. But I'll just U-turn instead. Go to that Rotom here. Actually, Extra wouldn't be terrible, but again, I worry about Earth Power, which we are vilified in that worry. If I Volt Switch right now, what are they... Like, I should completely wall Heatran. So here's the thing. I mentioned already that it's low ladder. I don't want to overprotect too much and go for a Volt Switch. I should just click the easy water move on the fire tip in front of me right now. But let's also flip things around and look at my opponent's side. If I'm my opponent, I have probably Earth Power, Flash Cannon, and Magma Storm. These are 3 moves that Rotom completely walls. They might have Toxic. If they go for Toxic, they might stay in and be dumb in that sense and risk their Heat Ran to a Hydro Pump. But just putting myself in my opponent's shoes, this is, I think, another important aspect. Putting myself in my opponent's shoes, I'm thinking this sucks. I can't do any damage in this way. I'm instead going to go to my... They could go to Garchomp, which would make Volt Switch pretty bad. I frankly doubt it if a Hydro Pump's in the works. I would expect a Ferrothorn or a Hydreigon here, maybe Conkeldurr. So let's Volt Switch. They do stay in. This makes me think that we're going to see a Toxic. They could go for Fire Move, which would make Extra look pretty dumb. It's a tough call. It's a tough call. I'm going to just give them some base confidence to say they're not going to Earth Power again, which means Darmanitan walls everything, including the Flash Cannon and the Fire Move. And if they go for Toxic, whatever. So let's go for that there. To do Hidden Power, maybe Hidden Power Grass, maybe Hidden Power... Most Heat Runs I know run Hidden Power Ice, but the fact that they use it there, maybe it's Hidden Power Grass, so I didn't give my opponent enough credit, I guess. Let's go for Superpower right now. Yeah, let's do it. My opponent doesn't really seem to want to switch so far. They go to Conkeldurr. It's going to take a lot. Not going to be a 2-hit KO. Flame Orb, though, puts them in a pretty low range. Let's go to Landorus right now. It'll be fine on a fighting type attack. If I were them, maybe going for a Mach Punch after I just dropped my defense there. They could go for a read here with an Ice Punch. Nope, no such reveal. Earthquake, I think, should kill by this range. If that did 42, we're going to be doing a stab Earthquake with a Pokemon with a similar attack stat. Not quite the same, but I'm going to have confidence in Landorus right now. Great. I think they were going for an Ice Punch there, so we kind of get away scot-free. That'll invite in... I guess Cloyster, which I don't love. I kind of gave them a free Cloyster play. That's not great on my part. Yeah, sure enough, there it is. Well, you have to U-turn out right now. As they set up, let's go to... Rotom could get flinched again. I don't like it. I don't love it. I could go to... Astro probably wouldn't get Oko the same way if it's max HP. What is with it? This is a Cloyster live all of a sudden. Let's do this. As they Shell Smash, yeah. I could Roar here. If I think they're going to go for a Rock Blast, I could go for Landorus. Is it worth stacking Landorus at this point? I think it kind of is. And then I can try that same Rotom play again. Just hopefully they don't flinch me. It's a 50% chance, but it's better than nothing. Let's do it. We'll go to Landorus here. As a frustration. Excuse me? Okay. They can Shell Smash again, honestly. Let's Earthquake in case they're silly. They do not. I'll go to Rotom this time. I'm worried about they're not King's Rock, if that's a fact. So we got away with this situation somewhat better. Still a weird frustration. This team is a little bit weak to Cloyster, I guess. That's something we've learned. We have to be a little bit more careful with that Cloyster. I really liked that Landorus play earlier, but of course doesn't make any sense. If we're trying to just prevent Cloyster from coming in, that's on me. Let's go to... Garchomp's really scary now. Let's go to Excadrill right here. Fighting Garchomp. I don't know if it's going to be choice locked. I would wager one of these two is choice locked. They're actually going to go to Hydreigon here instead. This is a very Spadeft Excadrill. I'll protect to scout the Fire move. They don't think it even has a nasty plot in this generation. So yeah, there we go. There's that. Let's go to our Victini here. Victini's got slightly better bulk than Darmanitan. Base 100 stats across the board. They're not choice locked. Should have known. Can't really spam my V-Create here, which is sad. As long as Heatran's in the building. My opponent doesn't really seem to want to switch at all this game. So probably giving them way too much credit in that sense. But we'll go to Excadrill again right now. This is kind of dicey, but I think that Darmanitan's going to be able to take things home here. Surf, Spadef, Excadrill is a beast. We've been switching around a lot right now, but I'm going to protect once here. They're leftovers, so yeah, this is just an all-out attacking set. It's kind of fun to try to predict what your opponent's going to go for in these situations. I don't really have a great swap in. I think they're going to probably over-predict in the Victini right now. This is the same situation as we saw before. So I'm going to go for a Mold Breaker. Predicting the over-prediction, which we get right. No flinch, thank you. That should invite in the Garchomp. Garchomp in the sun. I don't know if we'll be able to handle it, to be honest. Rotom Wash's health is going to be really important. I'm definitely going to go for an Earthquake right now, because if they go for a Swords Dance right here, I could totally lose a game. So I'll go for an Earthquake right now. I've been protecting a lot too, so I wouldn't blame my opponent for going to Swords Dance on a predicted Earthquake. Instead, go for Outrage. Totally catching them on these over predictions so far. That's awesome news for us. Still going to 2-hit KO our X-Drill though, which is crazy. But that's awesome because now I get to flex how strong Darmanitan is in the sun. You think it's a resisted Pokemon, shouldn't be doing that much. It's only a Scarf Darmanitan, it's not even banded. Nope, it's dead. So it takes a lot of damage and recoil all told. I would hope that invites in Heatran. Sure enough, there it is. Let's go to our... Let's go to Victini, I guess. They could also Earth Power. But still, Victini, if it's, I'm going to sack someone, it's going to be Victini here. As they Hidden Power Grass, expecting to Rotom again. Yeah, they're really getting caught in these over predictions so far. I'll Bolt Strike this time. Yeah, does lots. Great news. Actually paralyzes to boot. Oh, that's a bit of revenge for ourselves there. They should be swapping out, but again, my opponent is very reluctant to swap out. It's kind of a common curse of the low ladder, and our 2 fire types will be able to clean things up here. And that's 22 minutes, although that's just on my recording side. I also spent some time goofing around with stuff, but I'll still call it quits there. GG to my opponent. Fun game, if nothing else. Low ladder is something else. But I'll catch you guys next time. We'll try to get back up as high as we can in the ladder here, despite these egregious losses on my part. I'm sorry. We'll go for a perfect live next time. How's that sound? But anyways, that's neither here nor there. I'll catch you next time. Take it easy.